welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been on here recently, but I just got a new camera that is definitely going to help with me being consistent because it's just going to be so much easier, and I do plan on really recording now that I have something that is very reliable and it doesn't stress me out, very easy peasy, and I can just record. So I promise I'm going to be more consistent. I'm going to have a Shein haul coming up soon. I'm just waiting for my order to come, and then we'll see what else I'll film. Maybe getting ready with me's and all this other jazz, and maybe vlogs. I don't know about that yet because I'm a little scared and embarrassed. But yeah, so if you want to see my updated makeup routine, just continue watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with my updated everyday makeup routine. This is what I do when I say every day, I literally mean every day, unless it's like a special occasion or whatnot. So yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so we're at my vanity, but for my everyday makeup products, I always keep it in this bag, just because, let's say I'm in a rush on the go, it's already ready. And so first we're gonna just start off with some skincare. So this also it's not necessarily my everyday skincare, but again, if I'm in a rush, I quickly go in with my IT Cosmetics Confident in a Cream moisturizer. This one's really good. It just feels very hydrating for the skin. And I was having some really bad dry patches right here, and it definitely helped kind of clear that up. And then next I go with my Supergoop Glow Screen in Golden Hour. It is a little bit too tan for me, but it's just sunscreen, so it blends right in, and it's nothing too crazy, but you're definitely going to see that it's a little bit too tan for me. See, just a smidge, but again, I'm just going to blend it out all the way. Usually I take it all the way down, but I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna put it on my face. Okay, next is primer. So kind of depending, even though it's my everyday makeup routine, sometimes I'll switch primers depending if I know I'm gonna be going somewhere later in the day and I really need my makeup to stay on all day. Both of these will do the trick, but just if I really want to stay on all day, I use the Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base, and then besides that, I'll use the e.l.f. Power Grip. But both are really good. This one is just as good if you do want it to stay on all day. I don't know. It's like a placebo effect maybe. I do really like this one. When I first got it, I was unsure if I liked the tackiness of it, but I do. I feel like because it's sticky, it really does make the makeup stick. So next I'm going to take my ColourPop E3 brush, and this is what I'm going to do to kind of carve out my brows. Sorry if I keep looking over there, it's the viewfinder, and I'm getting used to having a camera with a viewfinder, so I'm just going to keep... So what I'm going to use for my face, it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This one's really good. I do really like it. I am an oily girl, but even though I'm oily, oh my god, please excuse the leftover eyeliner. That is a mess. Sorry. But anyways, so even though I'm oily, I still use this, and it's still fine. But anyways, so I'm just going to do that to carve first the top of my brow. And honestly, again, since it is every day, and usually if I'm not doing anything crazy, because if I was doing crazy, or like if I was going anywhere where I would need my face to look absolutely flawless, I'd be a little bit more precise. But when it's my everyday, I don't care as much. And then I am going to go in with my Hourglass concealer. This is in the shade Silk. I just got another one too, but I like to use it all the way to the brim. Even if I had like 10 backups, I always use my makeup to the very last drop. I don't know, I can't fathom wasting anything. And then with my concealer, I'm going to shape out the bottom. I used to use my concealer to shape out the top, but this was a long time ago. I don't even know if any of my videos from quarantine showed me shaping it with concealer, but or like the top of it, but I haven't shaped the top of my brows with concealer in a long time, maybe since high school, just because I noticed like it looked weird because it was so bright at the top. But of course that's just my preference. if you like to conceal the top of your brow with your concealer, go right ahead. Do it. I just like a really bright concealer, so mine's a little bit too bright for the top. But even if you like that super brightness, do you. Do you. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow. And again, even though I have a backup, I am using her until I can't anymore. I know I'm applying it a little messy. Again, my everyday, honestly, I don't have much precision, but it comes together very nicely. It comes together very nicely, but I promise I'm not always messy when it comes to my makeup. If you look at my other videos, I know it's been a long time since I posted a makeup video, but again, now that I have my new camera, just consistency is gonna come. Consistency, because the other one, the other camera I freaking loved, and I still have it, but it's more so just for pictures. It's because it didn't have a viewfinder, and I had no way to see if I was in frame. It didn't autofocus, so I could, oh my god, the fuzz from my thing. And I couldn't see if it was in frame, if it was in focus, anything like that. At the time during quarantine though, there was an app that I was able to download on my laptop for me to view it, but now it's no longer a functioning app. So I haven't been able to use it, which sucked. And then I even got like that viral, oh, by the way, this is the Morphe M104 foundation brush. I freaking love this brush. Get your hands on it. Real quick before I continue, I'm going to go back in with my Hourglass concealer. And I go the inner corner, up a little bit at the outer corner, the inner corner of my under eye. I'm really bad at explaining, I'm sorry. And then upwards a little bit at the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm going to go a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, my cupid's bow. And honestly, I don't really do my nose anymore or here. Just very quick. Very quick. And then I'm just going to go back in with my foundation brush. So I either use this one or I'll use this one. This one's another one of my favorite. It's the, I don't even know, the thing came off, but I know it's Morphe. It does say Morphe on it. I know it's Morphe. You know, I'll use this one today. Sometimes I use this if I'm like in a hurry where I'm like, I don't got time to switch brushes, but we'll use this one today. Because this is, I actually do use this one all the time. So it's not like I'm just switching up for no reason, you know? But anyway, so my other camera, it just, since I wasn't able to use, oh yeah, and then I got the TikTok shop camera, the one that was going viral. I was like, I need something on a budget, but I don't know, the quality is good. If like, you know, the quality is good, but I was just wanting to use it in the meantime while I, you know, saved up for this camera, but I still, like, it wasn't doing it for me. Like, I need to have it a very specific way for me to just be able to be consistent. And now that I actually have something that I know I will be happy with, because this is the dream camera that I've been wanting, I can be consistent now. But anyways, enough rambling on. Okay, so now that I have my concealer all blended out, I use my handy dandy Rihanna, the Fenty contour stick in the shade Truffle. This one's pretty dark, but that's how I prefer it. I don't do a harsh contour, so I do about this much right here. And then I do a bit on my forehead, or at the temples, of course the jawline. And then I go down my nose, and I make a little circle. Then I use the, I know it's Morphe, I think it's like G36. Honestly, some of my brushes are really old, so I don't even know if they make it anymore. This is from their newer collection, since they revamped their brushes, so this is newer, but this one I probably got like 2018. 2017 maybe, so it's pretty old. Anyway, so I'm just gonna blend. Again, nothing too precise, just something that's quick. I could probably do my full face in 15 minutes. When I had lash extensions, I was able to do my face within like 8 to 10 minutes. But because I don't wear my extensions anymore, it does take me a little bit longer because I do have to do like, sometimes I'll do eyeliner, sometimes I won't. I'm still kind of depending which I prefer to do, if I like it with or like it without. I like both, but sometimes I do, I don't know, that is kind of like, it depends on my mood. I might not do any eyeliner today, but we'll see. And I even do my big old brush for my nose just because my setting powder is going to kind of you know, clean everything up. Usually I freaking love my Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Banana Bread. This one's my all-time favorite setting powder, but for every day, because I don't like to waste her, I use the Professional setting powder from Benefit. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like, at first, because I didn't know if it was gonna be good or not. But I actually freaking love this setting powder. This is a really good one. So I do like to use this one a lot. Even on special occasion, I use it too. But I always save my Huda Beauty for, you know, the special occasions. Okay, and then I'm taking the Morphe M133 brush. It's the concealer brush. And then I'm just going to blend out any creasing that happened under my eye. And also too, like, my concealer is very full coverage, but I don't put, I know it looks like I put a lot, but I actually don't put that much, so it looks not, like, you could tell it's full coverage. I'm not saying it looks like skin, but like you can see underneath. I don't know if you can, what you can see on the camera, but I can still see like a little bit of my purple under eye, you know. But I'm okay with that because I'm not trying to do anything crazy and it's fine. But when I do want it to be full coverage or fully covered, I'll go, you know, with my Hourglass, I'll put more. Or my all-time favorite concealer is also going to be from Huda Beauty. So yeah, so I'm just going under my eye. And I got these powder puffs from Shein. I got them from Shein and it came with a pack of a bunch. It just came with a bunch. So I like it. At first, you just kind of have to get it, like, you kind of have to like break them in, kind of like with docs or something, because at first it used to be pretty sharp up here and it used to like poke me a little bit and I was like, oh, that hurts. But now it's so like rounded. I don't know, like, is that even possible? I don't know, but it's now, it doesn't bother me at all. So I go all over there and then I do a little bit right here, but I don't do anything precise, just so I can make sure that, you know, I'm not kind of looking shiny everywhere. So that's that. Sometimes, now if I'm in a big rush, then I will only set, just with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, I'll just do my under eye, like a little tiny dot on my forehead, a little here, my smile lines, and that's it. Okay, and then for my blush, this is the Glow Play blush from MAC in the shade Grand. This one, oh my gosh, I love this blush so much. And it's not like a cream, but I mean, kind of like a cream, but it's not a cream. And it's not, oh, and I'm using the Morphe B11, X11, I cannot tell you, but it looks like this. I think it was more like a bright before, like that, but because I go like that a lot, it just kind of bent. But it's not like a cream, it's not a liquid, obviously, and it's not a powder. It's kind of like a mousse, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm sure it's out there. I just haven't really brought myself up to look up what texture this is or what consistency or whatever, you know. But you can use it over powder, you can use it under powder, like, you know, like if you were to do a cream or a liquid, and you want to do it first before you put on your powders, or else it makes a weird consistency. This you can do on any step of your makeup and it's gonna look cute and it's not gonna make any weird splotches or anything like that. But yeah, so I just put it right there. Oh, sorry. I just put it right there, just upwards like this, just to lift my skin or my face up a little bit. So that's that. And then for my highlighter, I really like the Anastasia Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Sun Idol. This one's really pretty. I have a couple other favorites, but again, for my everyday. Sometimes I'll switch out my everyday. It kind of depends. Okay, and then for my brush, I'm using the Morphe E61 brush like this. I take a little bit, like this is just so beautiful. Take a little bit and then I'll put it, obviously, and then the tip of my nose and then down the bridge, but I don't really connect it because I kind of like to create that like button nose effect. And then I'll just quickly over my forehead, over my chin, and my Cupid's bow. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if nothing goes on. It just makes me feel like there's something going on. And yeah, that's basically it for my face. And then for setting spray, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. And then just let her sit, and now we'll move on to the brows. Before I go into my brows, I have been using the Setchu lip liners, so I'm gonna use pink. So I'm gonna just line my lips. The only thing is, I feel like sometimes like I really have to make sure that like I apply it evenly, so it's not splotchy. I saw this girl use like a Q-tip, one that has like a more precise Q-tip, and I was like, oh, that's not, I'm just too lazy. So for the eyes, I always go in with the Benefit Bad Gal eyeliner. This is just a cream one, and then I just tight line. I forgot to put powder on my eyelids because they're creasing, guys. No one said anything. What the fricks? I'm just going to go real quick, blend it out with my concealer brush. And then I have my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder right here. So I just go over it. I don't know if I want to put eyeliner on. I don't really want to, so I'm not going to put eyeliner on. But normally when I do put eyeliner on, I use the NYX liquid one. I also do really like the Benefit roller eyeliner. That one's one of my favorites. It's a felt tip one, but I just haven't gotten a chance to get it yet. So. And for mascara, I'm using the Clinique Hi-Fi mascara. This one's really good. I don't know, just something about it. I love the applicator. It doesn't make your lashes look spidery, and if that's what you like, yes. But I will also too, like, I put lashes on, so it's not like I need them to like be, oh my god, amazing. But I do like to use a good mascara because sometimes, I don't always have time to put makeup on, like if I'm going to work or something. So I still like my lashes to look good. So I'll use this one, and sometimes I'll layer it with another one, like the Benefit Fan Fest. That one's a really good one as well. Or the Benefit Bounce Mascara. That one's new. I've been using it too, and that one's pretty good as well. I do really like the Fan Fest for my bottom lashes also because of the way the brush is curved, which I will show you. Okay, so I use the Duo Lash Glue, just the one with the clear one, the one with the applicator. I don't like the squeezy tube one because it is possible to accidentally squeeze out too much. And for my lashes, this kind of changes all the time, just kind of depending what I have. But I just got the Beauty Creations lashes in the style Instigator. My friend's puppy was chewing on it, so it looks a little funky. But I got these ones, so we're going to use these. But again, I don't really have like everyday lashes. It's kind of just whatever I have. I'll usually go to Beauty Creations. These ones I got at Santee Alley. But I'll usually go to like Beauty Creations because there's a store nearby. And I'll buy some there. Okay, so here they are. Super cute. Also, excuse my nails. I'm literally going to do them right after this. And my nail file right here. I just wanted to do this video first while I still have good lighting. Okay, so I use the Duo Lash Glue. I put a thin amount, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to let it get a little tacky. I always have trouble with, I mean, I'm sure this is just normal, but with like freshly out of the box lashes, especially when I don't do eyeliner, because they're just, they're perfect. So they still need to get a little, you know, you gotta get used up a little bit. And then I have these Ulta Beauty tweezers. I usually use these other pair of they're like tweezers, but they're shaped a little weird. But I don't know where they're at, so I'm just been using these the last couple of days. I need to find the other one. So I'm gonna do this. Put it as close to the last. Oh my god, I can't speak. Close to the lash line as possible, and I'm gonna squeeze gently though my natural lashes with the falsies. And I'll show you why I like to do liner and not always just go like bare onto my lash, is because, I mean, I'm still gonna put more of the roller eyeliner on, but like you can see a gap, and I hate that. It's giving Ash Trevino. Oh, I poked my eye. Sorry, my freaking eyelash is bothering me. Ugh, Ash Trevino. She's giving me payback. She's like, this is what you get. Now I'm gonna go back in with my cream eyeliner, or like my pencil, but it's like very creamy consistency, and I'm gonna go back and tight line. And sometimes too, what I'll do is I'll be even more, a little bit more precise if I have the time, to where I really get into every single natural lash to create zero gaps. But man, this is just very quick. I'm not going anywhere, not going anywhere. Oh, I forgot to do my brows. It's okay. You know what? Lately I've been forgetting to do my brows too. I went out issue with my friend and I forgot to do my brows. And then I'll go in with my Fan Fest mascara. This is the one that I said is the best for my bottom lashes. Like, see how that curves? I feel like it creates the perfect, oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. So it like creates that perfect curvature. And yes, cute, cutesy, cutesy bootsy. And for brows, I go in with my Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. I use the shade 4.5. I'm just going to brush through them. And honestly, I don't do it, again, everyday look. I don't do anything crazy. I just fill in the little sparse areas right here. And then I kind of create my tail. And then I feel like shaping my brows before I do them, it kind of helps a little bit, so that way I don't have to do as much work. Whereas if I don't shape them with like my concealer and my foundation first, then I feel like I have more work to do, but then I just end up making them too dark. So that is why I did that first without applying any product. I didn't say that earlier. Okay, and then towards the beginning of my brow, I do little strokes. I did little big ones here, but it's because I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that's it for my face. Now we're gonna finish the lips, so I'm just gonna peel this off. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then, okay, so lately since I've been using the Sachi lip liner, usually what I do, and I still do this all the time, it's my Beauty Creations Nice and Toasty lip liner, my favorite lip liner. It's such a good, I don't know, it's just so creamy. I love the color. My favorite lip liner used to be Straight Down from MAC, and I still love that one, but this one, I don't know, it's just my new fave. And then I'll use the, this one is Flesh Pot lipstick from MAC, and then I'll go in with the Half Magic lip gloss in the shade Y2K. And when I do the Sachi lip liner, I'll do the ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Westy. Oh my god, I have like mascara on my thumbs. I'll just go over, and I know it looks a little crazy, and then I'll blend it a little bit with my finger. So I still go in with my lip liner. It's not sharpened, but it's fine. I don't need precision. And then I just kind of blend the two together. Because that's the only thing. I'm still learning how to blend out the Sachi lip liner. I tried a few different ways and nothing's worked. Because see how there's that harsh line? That's the only thing I don't like. Besides that, like, I'm not super picky. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like that, I'm like, it's fine, whatever. And then I do still go with my Y2K gloss from Have Magic. Okay guys, so that is it for my updated makeup routine. I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on my social media. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good morning, day, or night wherever you are from. Thank you. Bye.